Hello everybody. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so we have a couple things to do. Not big things, but a couple things we gotta do before we actually continue the game. As you guys know, I'm on this quest to make sure we do everything in a reasonable period of time. So we're back here at Wutai. Now, the reason I'm back at Wutai is actually because, due to us getting the Leviathan scales from the underwater reactor, we can actually go into that cave on the mountaintop where we had to rescue Yuffie and Elena back all those many months ago. I guess weeks ago, really. I don't doubt it's been months since then. Jesus, I've been blowing through this game. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyways, the goal here is to come back here and grab a couple things, because now that we can actually go in there, finally, you know, that's kind of cool. We can go in there. We can go in there now. We can do stuff. So we are nearing the point where this particular section of the game is going to be over very, very quickly. There really isn't a lot left to this game. I mean, see, I say that, but I'm also kind of like sitting here asking myself, like, I'm not going to show you guys me grinding out in the battle arena to get W summon. I'm just not. I can. I mean, it's W summon, it's one of the two. W summon or W item, it's one of the two. It's like, I can show it to you guys, but I'm going to be 100% real with you. I don't want to do that. I don't think that would make for good video, and I don't think that would be very entertaining to watch. Alright. So this is one of those weird things that you could have just missed unless you knew to get it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I missed this as a kid because, again, unless you knew better, how would you know to ever look for it? And depending on your viewpoint, you might not have even known this was even a thing. Steel as well. Okay, so it's actually called steel as well. So what the fuck does this thing even do? I have seen this before. I have seen this at least once in my life, and I don't remember what it does. Or steel simultaneously when paired materia is used. Oh. Okay. So it's like an all materia, kind of. So it functions similarly to an all materia. So it just does... It does roughly what an all materia would have done in that particular situation. Really is what it does. It does basically what an all materia does, except with steel. Kind of. Oritsu. Okay, so what does this do? Obviously, it's not going to be as good as my current Conformer, but, you know, at least these weapons actually gain AP. Conformer does not, but Conformer, but also Yuffie doesn't have any materia that needs leveling. I've done the majority of my materia leveling probably for the rest of my fucking life. I'll be honest with you guys, on that unfortunate occasion when I decided to quit YouTube for another like 10 fucking years and come back thinking it was a bright idea, I'm not doing this again. That's, oh god, no, we're not doing, no, never again, not on your fucking life. I would never again. I have had my fill. Jesus, this game, I have lost so much of my life to this. I would never wish this upon even my worst enemies. And trust me, I hate my worst enemies, but I don't hate them this fucking much. Jesus. I don't care how much fun I say I have with Final Fantasy VII. And believe me, I have plenty of fucking fun. To the point to where my friends think I have a fucking problem. Like, y'all thought I spent too much time becoming overly powerful in 9? No. Because at least at the end of 9, at least Necron gave me something to worry about. Like, Ruby and Emerald weapon don't worry me. At least not in a traditional sense. They worry me because at some point I'm going to have to deal with them. And I just don't want to. So our gold chocobo is actually over here by Nibelheim. So with this all being done, we're going to go take care of something for Vincent, which is his final weapon and his ultimate weapon, I guess you could say. I might as well. I'm already here. There's no sense in not doing it. And at this point, I feel like it's my obligation to do it. So we're just going to have to remember where it's located out like it matters. I can basically go anywhere I please. There is nothing stopping me, video game. I am now God. So normally to do this, you would need the boat. Not the boat, I'm sorry, the submarine. But fuck that, I have a gold chocobo. So, that's entirely unnecessary. So before you go in here, we'll switch Vincent in. Let's go. Vincent. That voice, it can't be. Lucretia? Vincent? Lucretia, stay back! If she is happy, then I don't mind. I'm against it! Why experiment on humans? After that, a child was born to Lucretia. That child's name was Sephiroth. Urgh. This body is the punishment that's been given to me. I was unable to stop Professor Gast and Hojo. And Lucretia, I was unable to stop them. All I was able to do is watch. That is my punishment. Lucretia, you're alive. I wanted to disappear. I couldn't be with anyone. I wanted to die. But the Genova inside me wouldn't let me die. Lately I dream a lot of Sephiroth, my dear, dear child. Ever since he was born, I never got to hold him. Not even once. You can't call me his mother. That is my sin. Stay back! Vincent, won't you please tell me? What? Is Sephiroth still alive? I heard that he had died 5 years ago, but I see him in my dreams every so often, and I know that physically, like myself, he can't die so easily. Please, Vincent, tell me. Lucretia, Sephiroth is dead. Alright, so I'll be right back. I gotta go fight like 10 battles before it'll let me do anything and continue this. So, be right back. Alright, so we did the 10 battles. Let's go. Lucretia received the death penalty and received chaos. Alright, so death penalty. So, death penalty is kind of weird. So, its overall power, its overall damage is determined by how many monsters Vincent has killed. That's it. That's all it's determined by. I'm not going to equip it for reasons, but that's really all it's determined by is how many monsters has Vincent killed. I forget the amount. It's like a 1,000 or so monsters you'd have to kill for the equation to equal out for you to have maximum weapon damage. Like 999s. Or something ridiculous like that. It's kind of absurd when you really think about it, but I mean, that is what it is. So, another weapon taken care of, whether you like it or not. We gotta go back to Rocket Town because I did not realize I could collect Sid's weapon now versus later. Chaos, there it is. His text says I am like less human or whatever. Yeah, you kind of are. You're kind of becoming a monster there, Vincent. I mean, I don't know what you were possibly thinking. You know, every time your limit break pops up, you literally become the embodiment of the Hulk. Kind of a given solution that this would happen. Alright, so time to collect Sid's ultimate weapon, which should be here. This is actually probably one of the easiest ones. My precious rocket, it's gone. No matter how much I look, the rocket's still gone. But I just can't stop it. Just call it an old man's folly, if you will. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's kind of a hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. Venus Gospel. So this is Sid's ultimate weapon, and his weapon is really weird. So his weapon is similar to Red 13's. In fact, they're basically the same. His weapon is determined by how much MP he has. So the more MP he has, not necessarily the total, but how much current MP he has available. So if he's at full MP, he's going to do full damage. He's going to do the maximum amount of weapon damage in relation to his stats, so to speak. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. One of the weirder ones, honestly. Looking back, I'm actually more surprised that that a lot of these like weird ass fucking like gimmicks exist amongst this game, because it's like nobody would ever figure this out normally. No one's gonna go out of their way and figure this shit out. And you could say, well, yeah, obviously someone's gonna figure it out, but like I wouldn't. But you could also make the reasonable claim that like people who don't figure it out just aren't, you know, that perceptive, or they're just not big enough fans, or they just didn't care. And those are all fairly reasonable assumptions, really. I can't even really argue with that assumption. Although in hindsight, how much trouble can I really have if I can just instant gib almost everything I run into? Alright, we'll take the Chocobo. So we gotta go back to Cosmo Canyon, because I think that's where we're getting Red 13. He's supposed to be at Cosmo Canyon. The event for the story dictates we need to be at Cosmo Canyon, and currently I have a method of getting there that does not revolve around caring about shit. I can park wherever I want. It kind of breaks the flow, really. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. The color of that unlucky star. The children are all so scared that they won't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. Fair enough. I can't blame you, really. So we'll be able to collect Red 13's ultimate weapon once we finish this event. I imagine. At least that's the plan. In my mind, that's the way I'm going to be doing this. But we do need to do this event, and then things are going to pop off. And I might even collect Cloud's final weapon, honestly. I'm going to cheese the shit out of getting it, mind you, but we might actually go out of our way to collect it if my calculations are correct. Which I can't imagine they would be wrong. Ho ho ho. If you ever in need of my wisdom, you're always welcome here. Yeah, that's why we came. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts, something buried or something forgotten. Remember it, whatever that is, must certainly be what you are all looking for. That's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. It must be there. Look harder. I don't know, Cloud. I think we should have everyone else here. Do you see it? What is it that you are searching for? Nope, not a thing. Nah, can't come up with a thing. Me neither. I don't get any of this. I remember Aerith a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say? Aerith was right, there all along, right by your side. She was so close we couldn't see her. What Aerith did, the words she left behind. That reminds me. I was the same. As was I. Me too. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Aerith is gone. It is impossible for us. Is it impossible for us to carry on what Aerith tried to accomplish? We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. What? Did that girl go off did that girl go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Aerith know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see. She returned there once again, correct? Perhaps you'll have to take me there. You're going to? What's so surprising about that? Even I like to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages. It must be the planet. The planet's calling to you. Yeah, oh boy, planet's calling, all right. Hoo-hoo! Well then, let's go. Oh, yeah, Bugenhagen, I have one more thing I want to ask of you. We're carrying around huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff, and we would like to keep it in a safe place. Oh, then we'll put it upstairs. Now, shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Just watch carefully. You pull just here. Oh, is this what you call huge materia? This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have a special consciousness enclosed in it. Huge materia. The color is the same as magic materia. This one, it's the same as summoned materia. And this one is the same as command materia. Magic, summon, command. But what's this one? This huge materia emitted a cold glow. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut and Neo-Bahamut materia glows brightly. Received Bahamut Zero materia. Oh, good. Now let's leave. Do you remember how to use the machine down below? If you ever want to see materia, come here anytime. Smells like machinery. I love this smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature, too. The deck's up there? Then I'll be on the deck, just passing time. I can feel the workings of the planet and the smell of the wind. I also like the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge and the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. So, believe it or not, this guy fucked me, because now I gotta figure out a way to get back to where I was, because, believe it or not, the airship does not go with you. So, when it puts you back in the airship, it puts you back where you parked the airship, which is not where I want to be. Because it would be much easier for me to get what I need to get and where I need to get to in the ancient city if I was not in my airship. In fact, it's fundamentally much easier, if I were 100% honest. What we're going to also do is we're going to switch party members really quick. I don't need... at the moment, I don't need... shit, stop. Jesus. I don't need Vincent at the moment. He is unnecessary for my goals. We need Yuffie. We also are going to give Yuffie the one materia that justifies her existence at the moment. Morph. Because why else would you ever give her anything else but Morph? Morph is amazing. At least it is now. Because I'll demonstrate what I mean. Morph generally makes... Oh, I guess he didn't morph. That's fun. I guess some enemies just don't morph, man. That's just how it goes sometimes. Anyways, Gold Chocobo, let's go. So, where are we going? Well, we got to get to the upper part of the continent, upper part of the world, really. Due to having a Gold Chocobo this early, it kind of renders a lot of this game moot, as the game kind of expects you to do certain things or to play the game a certain way. But because, you know, I said fuck that pretty early on, we're just going to break the game. Although, breaking the game has also kind of broken my patience, because of what we've done, it's rendered certain aspects of this game kind of pointless. For one, Chocobos don't give a shit where you park. So you can park a Chocobo basically anywhere and it doesn't matter. Which is fairly significant for me. Alright, there's the crater. So, how do I... Oh, okay, I gotta go back to Bone Village, probably, because I keep forgetting that getting here wasn't just as simple as just getting here, unfortunately. There was some effort. There was effort placed into getting here. Yeah, right here. Boom. So we'll go this way. As we don't need to go into the main part of this area, we just need to go to the part where this event takes place. Oh, okay. So that didn't do it. How about this one? Since we already have the key to the ancients, I shouldn't have to go and leave and go do stupid shit. This is... Yes, exactly. Are you getting something? Give me a moment. The knowledge of the ancients swirling around here is telling me one thing. This planet is in a crisis. A crisis beyond human power and endless time. It says when the time comes we must search for holy. Holy? Holy, the ultimate white magic. Magic that might stand against meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from meteor. If a soul seeking holy reaches the planet, it will appear. Ho ho ho! Meteor, weapon, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us? It's up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet, what is bad for the planet. All that is bad will disappear, that is all. Ho ho ho! I wonder which we humans are. Search for holy. How do we do it? Speak to the planet. Get the white materia. This will bond the planet. This will bond the planet to humans. Then speak to the planet. If our wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green. This is the end. Aerith had the white materia. But when Aerith died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Now look at this! Ancients' writing. Can you read it? It's all Greek to me. This is no time for jokes. I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing. It may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely at the writing. There is a note written in chalk. Key. In the music box. It was probably written by a scientist who had been here. He must have used all of his energy just to interpret these words. Key to what? I don't know, but probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle, then it must have something to do with Aerith. What does it mean? The music box over there. We'll put the key in it. I'll go use the key. You stay right here and watch closely what happens. Ho ho ho! Now we go inside. Hope may be inside, or... This was just a screen to project an image. Look! Look at the image projected on the screen of water. It's glowing. Ho ho ho! It's pale green. Aerith. Aerith has already prayed for holy. After I gave up the black materia to Sephiroth, Aerith's words came into my dreams. She said she was the only one who could stop him. And to do that, there was a secret here. That was holy. That's why. She had the white materia. Aerith knew about here and what she had to do. Aerith left us great hope, but it cost her her life, her future. I'm sorry, Aerith. I should have figured this out sooner. You left without saying a word. It was so sudden I couldn't think. That's why it took so long for me to find out. But Aerith, I understand now. Aerith, I'll do my best. Not I, Dorcas. We. The flower girl gave us our biggest chance. It'd be sad if we didn't finish it. Thank you, Aerith. Aerith's voice has already reached the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? How come Holy isn't moving? Why? Something is in its way. Him. He's the only one that could do it. Sephiroth, where are you? Well, that's all we can do here, sadly. Not much else left. Time for us to get a move on. What the? Whisper. Sorry, I was a little surprised. What happened? You remember when the Junon cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it. Moved it? That big thing? Where? Why? Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. That cannon operates on huge materia, but the huge materia has already been used in the rocket plan, so since the cannon's useless right now, he decided to move it to a place where materia, no, Mako, is gathered. And where's that? Reeve, it's your job to adjust the reactor's output. I see. Don't worry about adjusting it, Reeve. Once you open it up all the way, we'll go full speed. The president sure done it this time. The whole idea that meteor will disappear if we defeat Sephiroth is all wrong. If you remember, Mr. President, it was my idea to fire Mako-powered shells. Will the shells really reach the northern border? Ha ha ha! Of course! But Mr. President, let's not call it a Mako cannon. This new weapon is called the Sister Ray. Jesus Christ, we're all gonna die. Fucking Shinra, man. You can't trust these motherfuckers. You can't rely on them to not fuck things up when the times get tough. Now, if I recall, we gotta leave. I'm probably going to do the thing now and not wait. I was gonna wait, but at this point, it just doesn't make any sense to. We're just gonna go off and just assume the worst. Where's Midgar? It's, this way, right? Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if me being on a chocobo broke something, actually. That would not surprise me. I know the chocobo. I know having a gold chocobo is not on the script for this game, and I'm pretty sure it's not what the game intended. So I probably need to go back and go get my airship. I haven't decided to use it much because the gold chocobo lets me kind of park myself in really weird fucking places and get away with doing stupid shit. But since I can essentially bring my chocobo into the ship anyways, it doesn't really matter. Huh? What the? What's wrong? It's a strange signal. From where? It's coming from this person? Wow. Hey. That was a surprise. The controls went crazy. This ain't good. Weapon came out the sea and is heading straight for Midgar. The new weapon should stop him, right? I don't know if it's ready or not. Hey, what's gonna happen to Marlene? Don't you worry none. Marlene's in a safe place. She's with Aerith. She's with Aerith's mama. Barrett. What was that scratching just now? As long as Marlene is safe, who cares what else happens, right? I've been itching to say this to you for a while now. When you blew up the Sector 1 reactor, how many do you think died? That was for the life of the planet. You gotta expect a few casualties. A few? What do you mean a few? What may be a few to you is everything to those who died. Protect the planet. Ha! That sure sounds good. And no one will go against you. So you think you could do whatever you want, right? I don't want to hear that from no damn Shinra. Can't do anything about that. Stop it. Kate Sith, Barrett knows what he did. What we did in Midgar cannot be forgotten, no matter what the reason. Right? We haven't forgotten. I know you. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people in Midgar, right? Cloud? Alright, let's go. We'll beat the weapon ourselves. Hey, Cloud? You think we can win against that monster? We got a chance of winning, right? How would I know? But that's no reason for us to just let him go. We're going to Midgar to fight the weapon. Come on, let's move. Well, you heard him, fellas. We got to get to Midgar before the weapon does. And trust me, he is absolutely heading that way. Should be on the other side of this ridge we're about to come pass up. Not entirely sure how far away he is at the moment. He comes about here. Doesn't he? See, told you. See, he's taking his sweet time. He's taking his sweet ass time. I only recently found out this fucker doesn't even fight you in the original version of this game in Japan. You didn't even fight him in that version. So that's that's interesting to imagine. So as long as I don't use any magic, that's pretty powerful, right? Like, I'm not dumb. Uh... Actually, I think you can actually steal something from this particular individual, so let's do that. Now, does this boss actually have a health bar, or is he gonna be working under Ultima weapon rules, where he just, you know, fucks off after so many turns? It looks like you can steal a weapon for Yuffie, which seems a little silly for me to steal it now, given the circumstances. But, I guess it shouldn't hurt, right? Well, I guess we'll just wait for him to show up. He's bound to get here eventually. Alright, this is the ultimate weapon. Oh no, it's not the ultimate weapon. Ah, shit. It's a completely different set of enemies. Yeah. So this is Ultima Weapon. He's probably pretty powerful. Not entirely sure. But we're going to steal from him. And then we're going to hit him with everything we got and make him regret ever picking a fight with us. Because, you know... Oh, we got the Rising Sun. Fantastic. Is he just immune to physical hits? That can't be the case. I mean, it could be the case. I just doubt it. Oh, no. He is actually fully immune to physical hits. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I don't like it, but I can play ball with that. I'll gladly play ball with that. Fuck you, buddy. We even got the weapon we wanted, so who gives a fuck? I mean, I wasn't expecting him to just immune out hits. Why is he so weak, though? Here, I'll use a regen. Or as Death Unites us once said, what is it? A Reagan? He called it a Reagan. And again, I love the guy. I think the guy does great content. I'm just busting his balls at this point. Please, please watch his content. He's a really cool guy. He makes some really good content on Final Fantasy VII. All right. Well, what this guy underestimated is that oh wow. So he just complete out negates that. Fair enough. Yeah, I was expecting he would do more damage. Important to remember, though, we are kind of busted, so he really doesn't have a chance against me. Like, I think in a normal playthrough, he would probably be really, really difficult to fight. In this playthrough, he exists. He's a thing. He is an entity I have to fight, but that's about as much as he does. There we go. Dealt with. Jesus, 35,000. Fuck me. All right. Huh? It's looking somewhere else. Doesn't it want to fight us? No, it's feeling something. Yeah, it senses murder. To my ship! Yo, homeboy's retreating. Oh no, let's get out of here. Something big. I'm talking really big's coming. Ha ha ha. Mr. President, preparations for the sistery are now underway. Ha ha ha. Any time is fine. Fire. Which direction is it going to attack? Midgar. Marlene. Damn! It went straight through the weapon. I see. They're after Sephiroth, the crater on the northern boundary. Sir, the weapon's been defeated. The barrier has also disappeared. Sir, a mass high density energy is heading towards Midgar. Oh shit. What happened to Sephiroth? Northern Cave. Let's go see what happened to it. Anyways, everybody, next time on Final Fantasy VII, we're going to continue this game. I need to save it, because I have been at this for a bit. Until then, guys, stay tuned. I will see you all next time.